Support comes from the Virginia Living Museum. I'm Jessica Azura, Senior Director of Guest Engagement, welcoming you to experience the wonder of Virginia's native birds, mammals, marine life, and reptiles, all with a focus on education and conservation. More at thevlm.org.
A very good morning to you. Welcome to our Bird Notes. This is Dwight Davis. Hawks, and the large versions that we call eagles, are raptors, birds of prey. They are expert hunters and are exquisitely designed to capture and kill prey. Their eyes are probably the keenest of any animal. Their talons are formidable weapons, and they are masters of flight. We name sports teams after them, and people who prefer to settle things militarily are often called hawks. A powerful goshawk flashing through the trees in the north woods in pursuit of prey, or a small, feisty merlin coursing over the sand dunes in search of a sparrow for dinner, or an eagle just sitting, is a thrilling sight. But there is a curious disconnect concerning these birds, at least to my mind. Think of other warm-blooded carnivores, ferocious big cats, for example, that roar, and dogs and wolves that growl threateningly. But as much as we, or maybe I, would like to think that hawks, those handsome, aggressive predators, would have fearsome voices to match their mien, they don't. Examples? Well, here's the majestic golden eagle. And here is our avian national emblem, the bald eagle. And the sharp-shinned hawk. You get the idea. Of all the hawks in our area, the common red-tailed hawk's call is perhaps the most suggestive of aggressiveness. And then there is the broad-winged hawk, whose call, like that of its relatives, is non-imposing. But it is also very unhawk-like. But bucking the trend, the broadwing's call somehow fits it, for this hawk is one of the most demure of the clan. The broad-winged hawk is a small brown hawk the size of a crow, which usually sits quietly in the forest under the canopy, very likely to escape notice. It makes occasional forays from its branch to capture small animals to feed on, and will sometimes soar just above the treetops. If you see a small hawk sitting quietly in the woods, the black and white banding on the tail will help identify it as a broad-winged hawk. At migrating time, this usually inconspicuous hawk becomes very conspicuous indeed. Thousands migrate along the thermals of the eastern mountain ridges. The best place to see this is the famous and aptly named Hawk Mountain in Pennsylvania, where on one occasion observers estimated that over 20,000 broad-winged hawks passed high above the peak on a single day. If you can't make it to Hawk Mountain, check out the woods here in the summertime for this quiet and gentle hawk with the plaintive whistling call. A raptor still, for all that.
Support comes from the Virginia Living Museum. I'm Jessica Azura, Senior Director of Guest Engagement, welcoming you to experience the wonder of Virginia's native birds, mammals, marine life, and reptiles, all with a focus on education and conservation. More at thevlm.org.